Hello, everyone. I'm here with Greg Sanders. He is the provider of the VA service, which is an incredible service. Greg, would you tell us a little bit about the service? And we're going to go over kind of the onboarding process, frequently asked questions, how to get, once you start with the service, how do you get your questions answered, all that stuff. That's the purpose of this video. So, Greg, thanks so much for joining us. Why don't you start with just, describing a little bit what the VA service is and kind of what people should expect?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, let's start with what VA means. People say VAV, what's that? VA stands for Virtual Assistant. You need help. I need help. When you're running your business, it's impossible to do everything. And if you want to live a life and you need to do something at a particular time, it's nice to have backup people to do those things for you. Nobody has the complete skill set required to run a business. There are things you're good at, things you're not good at, and a backup team can fill in the gaps for all those things. I would say that probably our MaxVA Services channel is the most successful thing that we've launched up to date. I mean, the CRM channel is awesome as well, but the great thing is the CRM Max Life Community channel and the VA Services channel work really, really well together. And we now have one website where, regardless of which channel or which service you're subscribed to, you go to the same website to get support and to get help. And it works like magic. We're getting great reviews, great reports, and we're getting better all the time.
Yeah, no, I've had amazing reviews, recommendations, endorsements of the VA service. People love the VAs, super talented, very high quality. One preference is they are VAs, they're virtual assistants. They're not, personal business concierge, or they're going to operate your entire business for you. They're here to assist you. You instruct them what to do, they'll take the action, and they're very competent at many, many different things. But you can kind of discuss that in that personalized call. So you'll schedule an onboarding call with them. But let's dive into the slides, Greg. You have some incredible slides for people to go over kind of the process, frequently asked questions, onboarding, XYZ. So let's jump into those.
Okay, so the first thing I just want to point out is that in addition to scheduling specific time with you and your VA manager, we'd like to assign one VA that kind of is your go-to, your point person in dealing with the team. Our head of VA services is Greg Canaris, and he'll probably be who you deal with initially, but you may end up with Lee or Joseph or Mark or Greg, and who's kind of going to run the show. But in addition to meeting with your VA, we have office hours where I will be there almost every week. Sometimes another VA two will be there as well. It's Thursdays at 6 o'clock Eastern time. To learn all the details for how to log in, how to get there, just go to maxvaservices.com. This is for people that have questions about CRM, or you may have questions about what the VAs can do, what kinds of projects they can do for you, and that type of thing. Secondly, what are our VA packages? We don't sell VA services just, oh, I need an hour, please book me for an hour. We sell packages. They are on a subscription basis. The first one is you get 6 hours a month for $100. Now, there is no contract. If all you need is 6 hours and you're done, book it for an hour and use up your 6 hours. It's all good. The premium gives you 8 additional hours for just double the price. So you basically get 8 hours instead of just 6 hours for $100. So now you're getting 14 hours for $200 for a lot of projects. If you want to bring a website over, or you want to create an email campaign and things like that, they are going to take more than a couple of hours. You may want to do our premium. And just yesterday, we just launched our Elite for $300. We had somebody sign up for that because they want us to rebuild an entire website and get some campaigns and lots of things done for them. And the question from you is, well, what happens if I don't need 20 hours for the next year every month? Well, okay, do this for a couple of months, get the major work out of the way, and then essentially you can downgrade to this subscription. And so you move back and forth between these, but you can see what those package prices are. All of those are available on thegreatdiscovery.com. Scroll down on the homepage to channels, sign up for MaxVA Services channel, go to memberships tab, and then you can choose the appropriate tier that you want. Now, when you've subscribed, then you need to get onboarded. So it's kind of up to you to launch that. So you want to subscribe and then immediately go to this website, maxvaservices.com, and then you're going to book your onboarding appointment. I'll show you right where to click to do that in just a moment. And then please use our website for reaching out. Again, we don't offer a concierge VA service, meaning you can't call our VAs any time of the day or night and ask them and drag them out of bed. They've got lives too. So we do operate during business hours, and we encourage you to use our website. And then what you'll do for onboarding is you click that very first button, which is book your support session. So that includes onboarding, which is your very first appointment. Later on, if you need 30 minutes or 60 minutes, you'll use that same button. Now, what happens if something is just broken and you just needs to be fixed? You click on this lavender button in the middle, which is send a support ticket, describe your issue. If you need to, you can make a little Loom video to kind of do screen share and show us exactly what's broken. And we'll send you a response, or we'll fix it, tell you when it's fixed. You don't even need to meet with us. We'll deal with your problem that way. If we need to meet with you, we'll let you know. And then if you just have a question, it's like, I don't know where to find something. How do I do this? How do I do that? You click on the blue button. Maybe nothing's broken. You just don't know how something works and you want to ask a question. So 3 different calls to action there. So again, please start with MaxVA Services, and you'll also notice a lot of other information on our website, such as the services that we offer. I would say those services fall into 6 major categories. We have a GoHighLevel service that's called Max Pro CRM. It's our own branded service with a lot of special things. We have our own funnels, including an Easy Card mobile app, which you get included with either of our 2 CRM subscriptions, a lot of custom things there. We also have CRM setup and automations. You want people to fill out a form. You want to be notified. You want them to get a series of emails. Whatever it is, we can do that in the automations. Email and SMS, meaning text marketing. We have the amazing ability to get people's attentions with text messages. You do need to apply for getting your phone number and getting it set up so that it is compliant, but we'll help you with that process. Also, we have designers and creative. One of our VAs recently was asked to do some design on some graphic design for social media. And these two like blend together. And our client was so happy. She said, man, your VAs are amazing. I love the graphic that they did. And they can also do content posting and help you schedule your posts and interact with the people on social media to drive interaction metrics. And then finally, we have admin and operation support. We can help manage your inbox, your calendar, cleaning up your data, uploading your contacts, and all that kind of thing. And then finally, let me just introduce you to our excellent team. You back up 6 months, we had 1 VA. Now we have 4, and they all have their own special skill set. Greg, Lee, that's pronounced Lee, almost like Lee, but Liy is how to pronounce Lee. Joseph and Mark, and I get great reviews from all of these. These guys are friendly, they are expert, and I'm so happy to offer you this vetted expert VA team that you can trust and rely on to help you grow your business.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've literally heard like really good reviews, really good reviews from everybody. They're really responsive. And Greg is a great, person to, you have Greg Carneras, who's kind of the main VA who oversees the Greg Sanders. So we got the 2 Gregs, and both of them are just awesome to work with. So highly recommended service. If you have any questions, you know how to do it. MaxVA Services, super easy to remember there too. Yeah, I recommend this out to everybody you know. That would be my recommendation. And thank you, Greg, so much for offering the service. I think it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I'll just make one more point. If you're on the Great Discovery community, your subscription builds your volume within the Great Discovery. And if you love our service, recommend it to others. Those people will then basically be your referral into the system and help you pay for your own VA services and defray the cost of your own operating costs for your business. So if you love us, share us.
That is such a good point. One, you can refer this service out to people and actually earn a commission, all handled automatically in the background. Super easy to refer as an affiliate. Who doesn't want VA services? And I think what's really unique about your service, Greg, is you don't lock them into a contract. There's no big upfront start fee. It's $100 a month to get 6 hours. Great VAs. You literally cannot even find other VA services that will allow you to just do $100 a month. And I find, Greg, that a lot of people, they just want to try it out for $100 a month, or they only need, 6 hours a month. They don't need 40 hours or 50 hours. So a lot of people, there may be other VA service. They'll say, oh, we charge $1 an hour, but then they make you buy like 700 hours, right? And then it's $700. So we allow people to get in $100, try it, and you can scale up and scale down based upon your needs. So awesome service and super easy to recommend. So yeah, we'll put all the links below this video in this post. And if you have any questions, reach out to Greg, go to maxvaservices.com and they can answer any of your questions. Thanks, Greg. Thanks so much for your time. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.